Everybody else gone? John, Wood, Could, Scroll, you know, Art,
Oh my gosh. Hello, Adele and Herb.
Dell, Herb.
Yeah, that's about it.
This is why old people need naps to have energy at the end of the night.
Man, I got energy all day and all night. Come on. Guys, people act like
I
they're
never had,
old.
never had a nap.
You're,
Should have had
you're
one.
sitting there yawning.
Actually, because I didn't have a nap.
Ah, hi, Connie.
Hey, Connie. What are you doing over here? You're not done yet.
Who's not done?
Is that? Connie's not done.
No. Oh. Do 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 do.
Connie's busy painting the barn. Oh, excuse me. Connie's on right now. Mishi's on right now. Mishi's doing giveaways again. Imagine that.
Mm. Here, I'll do something. I'll do something for you. Give me a minute.
Oh, look at that. I missed the first scroll away. First.
There you go. Food.
Oh, I thought you scrolled it. You should have scrolled it in half.
No, they're soft cookies. No, I have to. Oh,
Oh,
now you can't say I didn't eat. There you go. Well, we're done for now. I might eat later, maybe.
sure you will. All right, leave that.
Hmm. I gotta cut my hair too. See,
Hmm.
and that really gets in the way.
Adele's on a road trip out of town. We haven't seen Pat for a while. Makes you wonder what's happening. Yeah, she off them. Must have. I don't know. I got no idea where he is.
Maybe he went away for a little while.
Maybe he's on his way over here. I don't know. Hey JJ. Hey Larry. What are you guys
Oh,
all up
JJ
to?
and Larry.
Hmm. Hey Mike.
Oh, yeah, missed him too, didn't I? Oh, Mike. That's going
Any
so
update on
fast.
your project there, Mike? We're looking pretty cool. preoccupied looking and stuff. Should be doing this. What's going on over here?
That's a lot of work. Jeez. 100%
Wow, Connie is fucking awesome.
tonight. I'll be right back.
$2 downloading one file before YouTube said it was too big. It's another 3 hours splitting it in two. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Hey, Larry. Billy here? I don't see Billy.
Hello, Larry.
Hurry, you're in the wrong chat. Billy's in the other group. Billy's
Hi,
over at Connie's.
Marty.
Hey, Marty.
Smoking.
I don't know. We can't. Nobody has any way of getting a hold of him. You know what I should do? Give me a second here.
Too bad you didn't know his last name. You could look see if he's on Facebook.
Well, I'm going to go back to one of my older shows. Well, at least a week and a half ago. All right, let's go to one of these ones here. I hate my voice. My voice sounds weird when I replay my own videos. I'm like, do I sound like that?
Yeah.
I look like an idiot too. And my video looks way off too. My video looks pixely.
Well, you are a lot of times, and you freeze when you talk.
Okay,
You're froze right now. Now you just moved. You've never watched your own videos before?
no.
Oh. You have to watch a few, then you can see when we tell you like you're froze right
I
now.
don't need to get myself watched. I'm not froze though.
Well, you move like this. You'll be like right here, and then as soon as you come back on, you'll be like way over here because you'd already moved.
Really?
Like one time it went from your face,
Weird.
you said, I'm gonna start cutting, you froze. by the time it come back on, you was just about ready to start cutting.
Yes, even on his YouTube page, there's no way to contact him.
Oh, okay. Huh. No email either, huh?
You can't even no email, no way to message him or anything on his YouTube page.
Oh,
But he
does
basically
he have a
he just has YouTube just to watch YouTube.
true? He don't have no Facebook page, huh?
I don't think so.
Hmm. That's kind of weird, but maybe he went away for a while.
Nope, nothing. Nope, I don't know. Can't get a hold of him unless anybody knows Pat personally or has a way to get a hold of Pat. Just find out how he's doing. Pat H Path. Honestly, I got a lot of Pat H's on my friends list on Facebook, but I don't know which one he is. If that makes sense.
Because you never seen his face.
No, Tony, those like little grave markers at the end of the driveway there. Welcome to our barn of death.
It seems I got him here. I only made one of those, right? Somebody wanted two of them.
Kitty, kitty.
So now I'm going to make four of them. This is how I'm going to start doing stuff. If somebody asks for one, I'm going to make two or three. But I got plenty of empty
Well,
tubs. I got 26 empty tubs in the bedroom. Now, granted, I can only haul 8 in my car, but just like that dragon. You remember the little dragon I made?
yep.
Well, I did make four of them. You guys seen me make four of them. I sold three of them yesterday. Now that's weird.
Cool. Cool,
And
cool.
they were all for their grandkid.
Well, I'm working on cutting letters. I gotta finish cutting out this W and then Anner. Anner for the word manner.
Well, when I get over there, Dill, I am going to. Oh, let me take it out. I'm going to work on this Mustang. Is what I'm going to do next.
Sure, it's a Mustang.
Yes. And I guess since she was able to come on tonight, I'll show her my my Model A that I did today. There you go.
Wait, hold on a sec. There you go. Model.
Model A. Yeah, it was a whole
How
lot
many
of
pieces is
fun.
that? I saw it on
Um,
your table when I saw it on your table when you're cutting it apart. That the front tire and the bottom running board is one piece.
no, no, it's um. Let me take the wheels off real quick here. I'll just take
What's the
those
running
off.
board running board separate then?
Yeah, yeah, there's okay.
I
So
saw you cutting that one. Saw you cutting that one.
so
I'm like, ooh, that looks.
this is one piece. The fender, it
Yeah,
goes to,
that's the one I saw you. Yeah, that's the one I saw you cutting off. I'm like, ooh, that looks pretty sketchy.
and then the running board here is one
Oh, okay.
piece. The radiator is one piece. Then you know the letters,
Yeah.
and then the back. Oops, the back fender is one piece, and then the top is one piece, and
Okay,
then you
like
know.
14 pieces. Okay, that's cool.
So there's one, two, three, uh, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, about 13.
Okay.
So, but yeah, these wheels are a nightmare. That's only 2 drill holes to cut all the spokes. And the thing you gotta be careful with is all the way around here. None of these spokes are touching the tire. It's
Wow.
all cut. So it's just held on by 2 little strands. Now the Mustang, it just has uh, straight holes in it. It's kind of
Those
blurry
tires
there.
look like a pain in the ass too.
Well, yes and no. They're more or less straight cut, so nothing comes out of it. They all stay in place. So it's actually, if we, you see the 2 little drill holes in the bottom,
Yep.
that'll cut all the spokes or all the rim. And then the same way with the back.
Nice.
And that's it. It will be easier than the Model A. How's that? There's the other Mustang. One Mustang is a 68. I mean a 69, and the other one is a 67, 68 model. Is what he wrote on it. So yeah,
my
piece of
my
cake.
my dad used to be able to tell years of vehicles by the tail lights.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
He could
I'm like,
probably
nah,
tell
it's a
some
car.
things too.
Uh, I was like, nah,
Thank
it's a car.
you. All right, get busy. It's already been 20 minutes.
I'm talking about, I'm already cutting.
I'm gonna sit here for a little bit. I'll read the chat for you. Larry said headlights for me on knowing what kind of car. I sold 8 pieces, 8 puzzles. So it was okay. It wasn't very many people there. We just had a little spurt and had one lady buy 3 of them. So that was cool. And I had the the mom and daughter that was in the food truck. Her daughter bought that kitty I just showed. And then the older lady that was next to me, she bought the dragon, and then a couple customers bought the other dragon and the Labrador. So I got to make more dragons, more kitties, and more Labradors, which I have ready to go. They just ain't on the wood yet. Now come, where am I going? I don't even know where I'm going anymore. April. Yeah. Now if the weather's nice, April 6th, it's outside. That should be a fairly decent one. Carrie, the Yarny Elephant, says hello,
Hey,
Don.
Carrie. How's it going? How you doing this evening? I popped
So
by
yeah,
her show today. Stopped by her show today. Said hey, and gave her the thumbs up and gave her some watch time. Usually catch her every Sunday. Her and Mara usually hang out together.
mm, everybody else is just saying hi to Carrie.
Yeah, she's got a pretty informal show. Oh, Cody. Over on
Herb said,
Connie's or with Connie.
back to work.
20's first little barn. It's almost done. Well, she signed it, and she's still painting it. Seems weird. Let's go. I'll share it Carrie's page for you guys here. Let me just pull it up.
Carrie wants to know what you're
She's got
doing.
enough subs already, though. She's got enough subs there already, though. You don't have to go sub her if you don't want to. I'm cutting out some letters right now. For the sign that I'm building. For the sign that I'm building, where's it right here? For the sign here, it's gonna say Witchy Poo Manor. So I gotta build. I'm building this whole backer for it first, which will be made out of solid 2x4s, right? And then I'm gonna build these louvers that'll turn on it. Put her name across here. Have the moon phase across there. I'm gonna build this broom, and I'm gonna try and match up this braid on the straw part of it. And I'm using instead of straw, I'm using branches from my front yard of my weeping birch oak front. We'll see how it turns out. I've made other stuff for it too. She went to CDI college upgrading courses for with Carrie. This was 20 when was that 2003, I think they met. She's been friends for a while. Man, it sounds like such a long time ago.
Now, why didn't you finish that letter?
What's that?
Why didn't you finish that letter?
Well, I gotta go. I'm gonna go sand these off first. Well, I can go do that now. I guess do a final sand on these before I start cutting on the inside, so that I don't have to worry about grinding them off after or breaking. Because the thing is that with the font being so thin, that there's a tendency for them to because you you know how wood relaxes after you're done cutting it.
Oh yeah.
I end up I end up with a crack. They end up cracking. I have a crack right there, but you won't see
Oh,
that when I've done it. And which one else? Another one cracked too.
I never
Uh,
had one.
it's just because of the thickness of the font, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which one else? Oh, it was the O too. One of the O's. No, the C. The C cracked as well, right there.
Wow.
Yeah, because if we find the pieces that this came out of, I'll show you how much it actually moved.
Well, luckily, it didn't have any of Mishi's words break or crack. It's pretty wobbly, but it's all glued up. I got to get it shipped. It's dry now. I got to put hangers on the back of it for her. That's why it's taken me a while to get it done because I was waiting for the finish to dry up good.
Yeah, there you go. See, for example.
Yeah,
So it was tight when I cut it. Wait, there you can't see that. So it was tight when I cut it, right? And now it's relaxed. You see that? See how much that goes off?
yeah.
Yeah, that's how much tension is actually on the board itself. Because that's a good eighth of an inch right there now. So they have a tendency to do that. I don't know why. It just does. Just the way the boards are stupidly cut, but all the grains are going this way though, right? All the grains are going with the letters.
Hello, Art with Connie.
Hey Connie. Hey Connie.
I'm glad
See,
my
because like
puzzles back.
see, because I got all the grains are going this way, right? As
Yeah.
you can see with the letters, that I did them all at the same time. But just when you cut it, it just releases some of the tension off. So I got to sand this one down first. Well, I can go do that now. Then I'll cut the rest of this one. Then you see how much more this freaking relaxes off on it. I'll be back in a second.
Alrighty then. Hmm. So, Carrie, do you just make animals?
She just makes elephants. That's it. She usually has a collab with
Oh,
other friends and stuff on there all the time.
all right, Connie. Whenever you want it, I'll send it. Oh
Oh,
no, here
just
we
time for
go.
us to say goodbye. Way to go.
Bye bye. Hello, Carrie the Yarny Elephant. I just came to smoke a cigarette with y'all.
Yeah, so one of my next projects after this big project here out of the box is I'm gonna be doing a
Hello.
scroll sawed uh, quilt blanket holder that goes up on the wall. It's in three pieces. Depending on the size of your quilt, right?
I'm sore. You've got a message. You've got a message. And so do you.
Yeah, you want to talk about slow?
What's that?
My
What?
like when you guys message, on John's chat, I'll see the message, and then maybe a few minutes later, my phone will go ding. Yeah, it's slow.
I woke up not feeling too smashing. I was thinking you said 9 and not 8, and I thought, I bet you he meant 8. And then I woke up and there you are.
Is it gone on? I said 3 hours. It's usually at the same time, right?
Yep.
No, that was my brain fat.
I told him before we left 8 o'clock.
I know. I was must have been distracted or
Oh, Greg.
mentally challenged. Hello, Greg. Hello, everybody in the chat, by the way. I'll be there to answer them individually when I get back from the door. We went through a lot of subjects earlier.
Why are you checking them off a list?
No, just thinking how many damn subjects we must have gone through. Some days are just popping, and some days you gotta beg for.
I forgot about the last slide. That's in the file cabinet.
I was just happy for myself for getting two people's names right in a row. I think we're finally done with the rain unless Jeebus changes his mind. At least for till Wednesday or Thursday.
You just want to see how much this is gonna jump, though, aren't you? Like I can already show you. Like I can show you right now. See, it's already shifted like
Yeah,
a good eighth
that's
of an
it.
inch there.
I can see it a little bit. That's wild.
It's gonna go like a spring. Woo.
Hello, Connie and Carrie and Greg and Larry and Jeff. Hey, I remember another one. That's three. And other Larry and Herb. Oh, bye, Larry.
Well, it didn't move that much, but I'll guarantee you by the end of the show it'll probably move or shift a lot more.
What are
We're
you
talking
using?
about what?
Using half inch,
3/4.
3/4? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that is movable, isn't it?
Oh, Rick,
No,
you
I was
should have
talking
said.
about let's talk about natural movement of it, right? Because the thing is like I'll
Yeah.
just stick it back together right now, but
Delicate even. That's pretty though.
yeah, there's just a lot of movement when like I can't remember the name. There's a certain name of natural springiness of the movement when you cut it that it there's a name
Huh.
for it. I can't remember what it is
Well, I
though.
know with making jump rings, it's called springback. I don't know what that
Sure, we'll go with that.
is. Okay.
You
Hey
should have
Jeff.
seen
Cody
cut out
spring.
Mishy's words, Cliff. You could have used it like an accordion.
Hello, Jill. Greg says spring.
Spring, pretty much. Good night, Larry. Hello, Larry.
Larry, hello, Larry.
Hopefully both go.
God, damn,
Damn
Connie,
it.
your video went too long. Carrie says, left my DNA. I'll leave you running. I'm going to bed. 4 a.m. comes early. Well, thanks, Carrie. Appreciate it.
So yeah,
But honestly, 4 a.m. comes exactly the same time as it does every other day.
kind of early, but then for 4 o'clock, getting up at 4. Shoot.
Y'all have to play this close to my microphone.
You say you was gonna do something?
Who, me?
Yeah. Who you out?
What? I missed something.
Yeah, I guess it went over your head.
Ooh.
You
I
said
don't
something
think I
about,
heard all of it.
oh, I just said, are you gonna do something?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was just waiting on the big dog to come back through the door and just not gonna do it apparently.
Well,
Ooh.
I have my own opinions for dogs.
Oh, I hear you. It is
All
all
dogs,
cold and wet and muddy.
put them in a pen, throw them some
Not
water,
dogs.
very good.
Nah.
I don't own dogs or cats or tortoises or birds or anything. They'd probably starve to death anyway.
Mine would only starve if I didn't have cigarettes. I could do without the food.
That's why I cut wooden dogs. They don't bark. They don't need to go out. They don't need to eat.
They don't listen either, though.
Oh, they listen real well. They stay right in the tub, laying down. Now,
Man, I
who
haven't
else
made
can
one of these in a
tell
while.
that good? I'll tell you what blew my mind, Cliff. This was
What's
probably like
that?
30 years ago. A friend of mine had a friend. I didn't know her friend, but she had some kind of surgery and she couldn't do anything.
Uh-huh.
So before she had the surgery, she taught her two cats how to jump up on the toilet and use it.
Oh yeah, I've seen that before. That's crazy.
And her one dog, that because she couldn't take it outside. I thought that was the craziest thing I ever saw.
I think I would trip out too. Oh, you forgot to flush. Yeah, this is another was one of those ones. The beginning can be a pain in the tuchus. And there's the big dog finally coming in. Greg said, and they make you money, Art, and you aren't sad to see him go. Art, something
Oh,
like
that's exactly true. Yeah, I love it when they go. Ching.
that. All I hear is plop plop. Well, hi, you trying to attack me? Oh. Because this one right here, you got to remember what goes in front, what goes behind, and which direction. Hello, Miss T with T, and welcome back, Connie.
What's Miss T's name?
Miss T. I don't know. Unless it's Miss T, I have no clue.
Oh my.
I'm improving, not just the protege. Golly.
You're improving.
Well, I got 2 in a row. Trust me, that's an
That means,
improvement.
oh, I thought maybe you was going to be able to make 5 or 6 of those in 2 hours.
Well, have we met?
5 or 6 whole ones.
Oh, you're talking about these dream catchers. I was talking about names.
I'm talking about anything you do. By the time, if you get better at it, you can be knocking them out. Of course, you got to
Yeah, it
travel to
used
do
to.
it.
It used to take me 2 days to do one of my bracelets, and
Hello, Miss
if the
T.
rings are already open, I can do that in 2 hours once the rings are open.
Miss T with the T.
How's Mr. T?
A pretty fool.
Look like a cute MG boy.
If you like his name, you should see him actually dance with the aardvarks. That's a hoot.
Can't tell if I'm entertained or disturbed.
He
So how
dances with
was your
aardvarks and
break, John?
eats with anteaters.
I was just about to say the exact same thing. After you started, of course.
Now I got that cartoon stuck in my head. That anteater and ant cartoon.
I know who you're talking about, but oh, I hated his voice. Connie said she did her nails and crochet. There we go. Painting
Yeah,
like
cause
crazy, crocheting. Did my nails.
it was funny because his mouth was at the end of his snout, right?
Yeah. I can hear you
The ant and the
typing.
aardvark.
Oh, that's what you're looking at the name.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. Once I get this first round of rings done and connected, then I can let go. And I hate it. I'm
Oh
just a
man.
bill.
So I pulled that up, and it comes up with the Hillbilly Bears, Wally Gator, Tijuana Toads, Ferdy the
I
Ant,
remember the Tijuana Toads.
Great Grape Ape, Secret Squirrel,
Repeat. Man, you're bringing back so many memories.
Johnny Bravo. Yeah.
Bro.
Pinky and the Brain. Pinky and the Brain. Pinky and the
I
Brain.
never watched
One wants
that.
one wants more domination, the other's insane. Pinky and the Brain.
Wow. I think you need
What are we doing tonight, Brain? The same thing we do every
Yeah,
night.
that day job
Try and
thing.
take over the world.
Hey, apparently we can sing today. Let's see. No, you'd be surprised on these dream catcher things how easy. If one ring goes around the ring, then it screws everything up because it's got to like step down as you go around.
Greg says Tennessee Tuxedo, Johnny Quest.
Remember Deputy Dog? I'm just a bill. On Capitol Hill.
Connie. Oh my. I just did Frank's
Underdog, I
tips.
remember, yeah.
Mike says land the tip.
You ever heard? I don't know what the hell made me think of this, but have you ever heard bloopers of like Cannonball Run and stuff with Dom DeLuise?
No.
Okay, with every time he would screw up his line, oh, your mother's ears. I don't know why I suddenly thought of that, but Ricochet Rabbit, I remember that. Some of them I just remember the name. Herb, Connie just sent you a pic. I mean, Connie, Herb just sent you a pic. Ricochet Rabbit. Tom stuck that one's been ringing a bell. Ginger, you were just outside. Why did I have to drop that ring right where you are so you think I'm letting you in my lap? Quick draw, I'm gonna draw to that one I remember the name of.
I'm sure you have.
Quick draw McGraw. Greg, he's
Keep
naming
forgetting
all
he's
the
with company.
old cartoons. All right, Herb needs more coffee.
I'm about to get some more too.
Yep.
Coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, coffee. Caffee. Coffee actually doesn't wake me up or keep me awake. I just like the taste of it. The only thing it does to affect my sleep is make me need a wee wee, which can make me up on a good day. If not, I'll just piss the bed again. Did I say that out loud?
I don't know who come up with that. It's just a myth. Especially when
Yep,
I have a friend that drinks it from the time they get up till the time they go to bed.
I do too. I mean, I do. I used to, and then I didn't, and now I do again.
You want to stay awake?
I'm just not. No, it actually does nothing to keep me awake. I could fall asleep drinking coffee.
Oh no, I wasn't talking about you. I just
Oh,
said
I'm sorry.
I just said if you want to stay awake, keep your eyes open. Duh. Like I do. Oh my goodness.
I think I pulled a muscle earlier, and not the one I do on purpose. Making coffee, not paying. If anybody needs to go, just listen to that. I'm home.
I already went.
I'm going right now.
Deputy dog.
Man, I'm trying to think of some of them. When I don't know if they even had them here, but when we lived in Germany, there was some weird ones. Clutch cargo. I mean, these are cartoons that didn't move, but they had real mouths superimposed in the mouth area. It was the creepiest damn thing. It was in English. I mean, it was on the American channel, AFM Berlin.
Oh, well, was it English or
American.
American?
Well, American English. American Forces Network.
Yeah.
The newscasters would all be wearing military greens. It was trippy. AFN Berlin. But one thing about Germany, they did not have commercials on their American channel. So I actually looked forward to them when I came back. I don't know what the hell my problem was.
See, I was
They
told
would,
that the commercials
sorry,
I was told that the commercials were either at the end of the show or at the end of the programming day. Then they have like like 3 hour commercials, or
I
or
don't
or
remember that. I just,
or they would run the show and then have commercials at the end of the show. So like your 1 hour show would be like 42 minutes or 48 minutes, and then you'd have like 12 minutes of commercials.
I honestly can't remember. I do remember occasionally if there was a commercial type break, it would be advertising the military.
Hey,
That's all I
remind
remember. I
me
was only about 10.
what kind of wood
Go
you
ahead,
use?
what?
Pine,
It's spruce.
spruce. Spruce is soft, isn't it?
It's sort of it's half and half. Like
Well,
it's
you
harder
put
than it's harder
hardwood.
than pine, but it's harder than pine, but not as hard as poplar.
Okay.
It's probably pretty popular.
But I can't get half inch poplar up here though.
Well, I don't know. The only place I know you could get that kind of stuff is through a wood site. Heritage, you can get uh, quarter, 3/8, half, and 3/4 from them of just about any kind of soft or hard wood, but it costs a little bit.
I still remember our address in Germany.
I used to buy my
31B Flanaganstrasse.
I used to buy my quarter-inch from Heritage. I'd get uh, 10 or 12 pieces when they was $1 something. Now I think they're almost $3 a piece, somewhere around there.
John, when we used to walk to school, we you could hear this faint little kind of squeaking whistle type sound and motor sound, and what it would be was a convoy of American tanks, and it was the coolest damn thing for a little kid to see, especially if the soldier man waved. I mean, it's just not something you get to see every day. A convoy of tanks going by. That's the coolest thing. I'd probably still run up to see it today, but that's
Well,
quite a
it's like
distance from here.
when the military has like tattoos or open houses and stuff, right? Like the hangars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I get
Hmm.
bored. I get bored so quick of that because I grew up. I grew up climbing through airplanes and playing the
Yeah.
tanks and going for rides in the tanks all the time. I got so bored of it
Well, we didn't get to.
that
We only saw them. We actually never went to air shows and stuff. I want to go to an air show now as a grown ass. I haven't been to one since 1988. But
I in
it
one
was.
clip.
I didn't appreciate living in Germany when I was there, but now I kind of retro did. 'Cause that's when the wall was still up. I lived right next to a little German store. And one thing you look forward to is American sirens again too, because we lived right off a highway. It was all day, all day,
oh, okay, so here
and
you
we were
go.
right by
So
the woods called a Grunewald.
Many people still remember a time when German Australian television programming came only from the public channels. There were no commercial TV stations at all until the late 1980s. So basically, what they're saying is that there's three types of TV programming in Germany. There's public, where is it? Public, private, and paid, which is pay TV broadcasters. So public broadcasters are funded through fees from viewers like you and me, right? PBS, which are
Yeah.
which are collected by a central authority, an ARD ZDF Deutschland Beastgraf service.
Oh,
And
you're
there's
talking about
private
German
TV station.
language TV.
No, like German TV. But on the basis that like in '70s and '80s, like the
Uh huh.
TV channels that you watched were all public service.
Yeah. Ours was called AFN Berlin, and I remember I'm trying to think of something else I just remembered about Germany. I was let's see, it was 80 to 83 that we were there.
Yeah, but wasn't
Um,
See,
Berlin was
my
in East Germany? Berlin was in East Germany, wasn't it?
well, it was split, East Berlin, West Berlin. But it's weird knowing. I mean, I'm one of the few people on of just only a few thousand that got to see the Berlin Wall, touch the Berlin Wall, and see over it. They actually had platforms to view over it, and if you photographed the guards in the towers for too long, you'd see them aim a gun at you. It was a little bit trippy, but it was so sad seeing those people on the other side. And you in the news you would hear about there was two soldiers and a citizen escaped today. And you'd
Well, yeah,
every once in a while, if you were close enough, you'd hear the guns going off, shooting at people trying to escape.
see, but it was weird because you could pass between East and West Berlin freely because people worked in West Berlin in West Germany from East Germany, right? They could
Yeah,
pass freely, but the thing is like why would you escape? Like how would they know if you went back or not? Because you were allowed free reign to go back and forth, like
well,
like
it
Mexico.
was it wasn't quite that free sounding. There was certain ways in and certain ways out that were legit. Uh,
Yeah,
but I
once you
remember
were out,
hearing that the top of the wall was made with ground glass and all kinds of stuff to keep people from jumping.
once you were out, why don't you just stay out? Like why would you go back if you had no reason to go back?
Exactly. But we actually, you could go shopping in East Germany and get some good stuff. My parents did. I remember that. I just didn't appreciate it when I lived there.
Connie said her brother
Kind
worked in the tower that he could see East Germany.
Yeah, see, I was born and raised in Lar, which is way south, near the Black Forest. Where the goo clocks are made. Goo goo.
we
Cuckoo clocks. Some things are pretty cool.
They're freaking expensive now.
Yeah, they are expensive.
but yeah, I didn't appreciate it as much as I should have, especially since it's now in the past. The wall part, the checkpoint. Charlie, been there many times. The checkpoint museum. There was I remember there was a museum we went to where it had a couple of mummies. That was trippy. A few of them had daddies. Little joke. We had a little German friend. I can't remember his name now, but I remember what he looked like. But we lived right next to a little German store across a cobblestone road. We called it the Gummy Store because we didn't know gummy yet. Uh, and there was the Grunewald was across the street. I think that means green forest. Grun is green. Yeah, let's call. And we had a friend. He was American, obviously, but his name was Rhett Butler. Cuckoo for
Greg,
Cocoa Puffs. Greg.
you work, Cliff. I'll read them.
Okay, thank you, Peach. That way I can go full screen and see you better, people better. See you better, people.
I'm going to be the reader.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of Germany in quite a while.
Me either. Never.
But that's where we went to fifth, sixth, and seventh grade in Germany.
Connie
Yeah, I was so
says
young and
to learn German, he can read, write, and speak it.
I could ask where the bathroom was. Wo ist die Toiletten? You'd be
yeah,
surprised how many people in foreign countries know English better than we'll ever know their language. Kind of pisses me off. Go
I,
ahead, John. I'm sorry.
I was just so young in Germany that I don't remember much. What I do remember though is uh, I remember wearing my lederhosen and being on a leash, and
That I never did.
and because it was not frowned upon back then to keep your kids on a leash. I remember going to the public gardens all the time, and and going to like the fairgrounds a lot. That's it. That's all I remember. I don't remember a lot from
I do
Germany.
remember looking forward to the Volksfest. My dad was a first sergeant in Field Station, Berlin. And my dad has done a lot. He went through a heck of a childhood and got in the military to escape his dad or get away from his dad. And anytime I think of the way he treated me, he had it 10 times worse. But we had a
I
great
knew it.
adult
I knew it,
relationship.
Connie. Yeah, they drank a lot of beer over there too in these great big tall mugs.
Yeah, I miss my papa at times, but I can tell you, living here would not have been near like it is. There would have always been something to do and a lot of lectures and a lot of tension. My dad wasn't a butthole, but he wasn't the most happy-go-lucky fella in the world. Yeah, I didn't take advantage of learning Germany because German. We uh we were kind of forced to learn it in school, so I didn't appreciate it. But our German teachers were actually German people, and you had to call them Frau whoever and Herr whoever.
Yeah, yeah, because the worst thing about living in another country is learning their language. So you can talk to them.
No, I'm we were we you didn't run into German people unless you went into German areas. But no, I get it. I was 10 years old. I didn't like being forced to learn a language. I didn't have the logic back then. No, I'm one of the biggest proponents if you're going to live somewhere, learn the language. But I wasn't thinking at the time this would help me live here if I were to travel. It was just like, ich bin. And then when we moved from Berlin to Fort Hood and to see some of the same people, that was kind of a trip.
Connie says, "Oh, that is how he learned German. He would go to the drink houses to just drink and listen, and he learned."
Yeah, I could tell you a phrase here and there. That's about it. Yeah, a word here and there. Then again, I was 10. I forgive myself for a lot of things. But it was, stuff seemed like Victory Tower, the Brandenburg Gate, stuff like that. I think the last time I looked on Google Earth, it was damn near unrecognizable where I live now. And the high school, I think, has been overrun with grass and weeds and shit, and they're not even messing with it anymore. My sister went back there, but I would pass. But I went to fifth grade in one school, sixth grade in another school, and seventh in another school.
Connie says he
Same
also
your brother.
speaks Spanish and Italian.
Your brother sounds a little educated, a little bit.
Uh, I think that was her husband. I think
Her husband.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
it's all right. We'll
Who's
let
your
you slide. You just lose a point. That's all.
husband? Damn it. He definitely sounds intelligent. I got that AFN Berlin stuck in my damn head. But the newscasters didn't have any personality. They were literally reading like robots. But the
You know,
weatherman was a civilian. He worked at our school.
first they first they take Manhattan, then they take Berlin.
But our weatherman was also the librarian at the high school.
Well, that's
Mark
okay.
Coffin.
My math teacher was my bus driver.
What I hated, one thing I hated, and my mom even hated, and my mom was always on the side of the school, but each teacher was allowed to come up with their own grading system. So, for instance, if you got a high C in one class, it could be a low B in another. So you could fail in one class and pass in another with the exact same grade. It was the stupidest thing.
Yeah, we know that, Connie. You've told us that before. He has dementia. Herb said he's almost done with this one.
I'm scared my mom is having some memory issues. Nothing dementia like, but she's getting a little worse. A little worse, that doesn't sound right.
I don't know what
It's
Herb is saying.
worsening.
He's almost done with it.
Pattern he's working.
I know it's pattern, but I mean, I don't know what kind of pattern.
Congratulations on your almost done thing.
Sometimes he can knock them out pretty quick.
Yeah, you can.
Well, I'll just have to look and see what it is when he gets it on his site.
Or Facebook. No.
Right now, I got to do some stuff tomorrow.
I never
guess.
did finish unloading the truck earlier because it started raining. And I made a sugar.
Hold
So.
on. Ooh, I like that, Herb. Oh, I got to get that one. Oh
What it
yeah.
is, what it is.
Dang. You'll be
I'll see, I'll see.
surprised.
Well, I've seen a grader and a loader, or a grader and a dozer so far.
Yeah, I like that dozer. I just might have to go in my filing cabinet.
Now, it's a lot of straight lines with the spiral blade, man.
Well, that's where I work better, right? Practice makes perfect.
Or insanity.
Now, I don't stress out cutting with a straight blade or a spiral. I was scared at first with the spirals, but wow,
Okay, now to get all these the same direction.
dang, her. He started that one this morning. Wow.
You go, boy. We knew him when. I'm just a bill on Capitol Hill.
But I gotta get these other ones done first. Let's see on the agenda what I got so far is where are they? I don't
They're
know.
over there. See, man.
There they are.
How did I end up with two rings in the same place?
I gotta make some kitty stuff. I got a butterfly. It has the alphabet on it. It's a puzzle. I'll make three of those. I got a cement truck, a road grader, a semi, a horse,
Of course.
and uh, a bulldozer. Couldn't even get it spit out. Plus my regular puzzles. Well, I gotta have some kid puzzles because I don't have any, and I do sell them certain places, so I gotta have them done before April 6th. I'll get them done.
I have confidence in you.
But I gotta paint them too, Cliff.
You have fun with that.
Oh, you're not with piece of cake.
I put two rings in the same place on one of these. That's kind of trippy. Ooh. This is crazy, my friend. You know what? That's not two rings. That's one ring that kept a going. Ain't that the niche? I did not catch that when I was putting it on there. I'll cut you out of there like a cancer. Yeah. Cut the blue wire. I'm trying. Back off.
I'm gonna cut the red one.
Oh, there's only blue and black over here. Black
Oh,
and blue.
yeah.
Okay. Just try this again, my friend. All of these are the right direction, and I can let go once I connect one more ring. It is no longer booby trapped. I'm just a bill. Damn it. What did you say, John, that got that in my head?
Really? Nothing.
You'd said something. It may have been from the last live.
That was yesterday's show.
Literally nothing. Well, then you just stick with me like gas. I
Well,
think
you know
about your
that one.
day and night.
That one definitely is better than conjunction junction. What's your function?
So
Oh,
much.
thank you so much for that. I'll smoke to that. Yeah, this next ring's either gonna drive me to drinking or make me proud. So I'm gonna smoke before I do it. Ugh! Wants to go poop in the yard with me.
I actually have the DVD that has all of them on, like all the Schoolhouse Rocks on it.
Oh, dude, that would bring back some memories.
So I
See,
could play it for you.
I forgot even about Schoolhouse Rock part. Not without a copyright strike, you could not.
Let's see what's on there. Schoolhouse Rocks video list.
Forgot about Schoolhouse Rock name.
3 is a magic number. Interplanet Janet.
I don't remember that.
Rufus Xavier Sarsaparilla. The Great
That
American
one
Melting
either.
Pot. Unpack your
Vaguely
adjectives.
familiar.
Conjunction
Not that
junction.
one.
The
That one I
preamble.
do. I don't know.
The shot heard around the world.
I don't know.
Multiplying by fives. The good 11. Grammar Rock. The Tale of Mr. Morton. Tyrannosaurus Dat.
No. Remember that talking typewriter?
Junction. What's your function?
Oh
You
my.
sound like somebody talking in their sleep.
Schoolhouse
He's
Rock.
singing,
7 seasons.
pretty soon he'll be singing Electric Company.
Lolly,
I
lolly,
kind of get
lolly.
some of the skits mixed
Lolly,
up.
lolly, lolly. Get your adverbs here. There you go. That was one that stuck in your head. Lolly, lolly, lolly.
I get some. Yeah. Lolly, lolly. See, I get Sesame Street and Electric Company mixed up on some of them. But they had a lot of stuff that obviously sticks with
What,
you.
you remember when Bill Cosby was on the Electric Company?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Morgan Freeman was on there.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman too. And
Uh,
then
that's a trip.
Bill Cosby did. I
Fat
just
Albert
had it in my
too.
head.
Yeah.
No, it was way before
Hey,
Fat Albert.
hey,
Uh,
Hey,
yeah,
hey.
yeah, you had to buy a special pen. You used to be able to draw on the screen with them. Um,
I tried that. My parents killed me.
yeah.
But I also learned at a young age at a cousin's house, you're not supposed to put magnets near the TV screen. It wasn't real good for
Nope.
them, but it made pretty
hey,
Uh,
colors. Hey,
I
picture
found
pages.
that.
Do you
Hey
remember
Chris,
picture pages?
it sounds familiar. Would you is it
So
all?
I'm gonna answer Chris's question. I
so
found that on my floor, and I
the
thought, man,
theme
that's the thing.
the beginning opening song was picture pages, have some fun with picture pages, grab your crown and pencils. And then Bill Cosby would come on TV, right, and be like, "Hey, guys and girls, you grab your magic pen because there's a magic pen in his hand there.
Oh
But you should be able
yeah.
to draw on the
Okay.
screen with it, and it would give you the right. It would
With the
beat
picture,
correct
yeah.
you with the right answers. Yeah,
They I forgot about that Chris Kaleidoscope. Zoom.
Mor-
Roll out the
Mortar
roll. Holy
Mortimer
crap.
Ichabod Marker. That was the name of his pen.
Ichabod.
And then there was Little Bill. Little Bill was after that, right? Bill Cosby. Little
I'm back
Bill.
at the I'm back at the door if anybody speaks to me or reminisces with us. Yeah, that's when they had those red and blue or red and black. I don't remember horizontal strap shirts. I barely remember Kids Incorporated, but then I found out that Martika Toy Soldiers was actually the girl on there who had the hots for her. I didn't even know what the hots were then.
I never watched that.
Y'all remember Mr. Wizard?
Yep. Okay,
That was
so
321
so
contact.
the cast of Kids Incorporated. So Renee Sands and Stacy Ferguson, both of whom were founding members of the pop trio Wild Orchid. Fergie later joined the Black Eyed Peas, then launched a successful solo career. Martika, aka Marta Marrero, became a singer for Toy Soldiers. Yeah, I remember that song. Mario Lopez from Saved by the Bell was on there. Eric Balfour
I couldn't have
from
told you
Toy.
another soul that was on that show.
J-
I
Jen-
didn't even
Jennifer
remember
Jennifer
Martika's character's
J-
name.
Jennifer Love Hewitt was on there.
Oh,
Brian
I love her.
Friedman,
Just
bass guitarist. Brian Poth, Shanice Wilson, Rathan Patterson gained experience as a backup vocalist for several artists, including Brandy Norwood and Tevin Campbell.
Jennifer Love Hewitt's my current day crush. Her and Mila Kunis. Not many else. And sometimes, what's her name? What's her name? Crap. She was in. I now pronounce it Chuck. What was her damn name? IMDb. Here we
Let's
come.
see, but I know. Well, that's like what's that? Oh, a Menudo. Uh, Menudo cast characters change all the time, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't Ricky Martin. Ricky Martin was part of Menudo before he became big. Back when he was a little boy, when he was a little baby boy.
Okay, I'm about to know the name of the woman I have been in love with. Jessica Biel.
Yeah.
But Jennifer Love Hewitt. The Red Hound Gang. Whenever there's trouble, we're there on the double.
Well, it's better than the Apple Dumpling Gang.
Yeah. Three dogs, I can close door.
The Three Dog Night. Wow, so many
God,
shows.
memories come rushing back. Yeah.
Shows that actually taught you
Oh.
things, unlike
Yo.
Caillou.
Even if you didn't know they were. Accuse me. Damn it. I opened one too little rooms. Please don't move while I'm doing this. I just sure appreciate it. Oh, this is gonna be fun to try to pick up without flipping anything. I think I did it. Yay. It's not quite so stressful after I get this ring in there. I just learned
What?
something yesterday. I'm embarrassed to admit. Uh, that third world doesn't mean poor. It's something to do with who was with who, as
What?
far as allies in some war. It was a infographic about different commonly believed things. Third world doesn't mean poor country. It was ones that were oh god, I can't remember it enough to tell you. But yeah, there was some that if you were on the Cold War, if you were on the U.S.'s side, blah blah blah, you were one first country, and then Russia would be the second country, and everybody else was third world. That tripped me out. I never knew that. Okay, now this next row, every ring goes the other way. Didn't it flip a flapper? That hurt my head doing that. Connie will BRB. We miss you already.
Here, Cliff.
What am I cleaning that up with? Cleaning up with that.
Cheers.
it's more stress than tears, but I may grab that from you.
No, you won't.
I have that same towel. I have the same tea towel.
That's crazy.
It's not a towel. It's a wash rag.
Okay, I have
My
the
dad
same
said wash.
towel,
I used to tell my
tea
dad,
towel
this way you
set.
never get anything clean. You got a R in there. I use this. This is for cleaning off musical instruments, and it gets all the finger oils and stuff off. It's soft as hell, and it cleans off the damn jewelry.
Mine has.
I mean, now I got the Bloodhound Gang stuck in my head.
I don't.
No, I said Apple Dumpling Gang.
No, I was talking about what I was thinking. Me and Charlie have one same memory from that show. For some reason, there was an episode where there was some. It was a dark hallway, and there was something floating towards them. And one of the kids says, "It's an old lady, and she ain't got no head." For some reason, that stuck with us.
Okay.
So if I start that, Charlie could finish it. We remember some of the most random stuff.
Connie
My
said she'll
name
be
is gone. Witchy.
Witchy poof.
Whose manner?
Manner.
I have no manners. No manners here.
Yeah, man. Oh,
So all the
I know I
letters
didn't.
done?
What's that?
All the letters done?
Yep.
All right. Well, continue on.
Yay. You may continue.
Oh, I gotta finish this one first. Make you sound like you're get to work.
Well,
Do it.
here, chop,
Chop, chop.
Well,
He's our sign language interpreter.
how come you never said that to Cliff when he was smoking?
Oh, I do.
Because Cliff.
If
That
Cliff
just makes me
Cliff's
smoke another
teacher's-
one.
Cliff's teacher's pet.
I brought an apple. I brought him chocolate.
As much as he smoked, he'd probably get more done.
I'm doing a lot better today. I had like one every half hour earlier. I'm damn proud of myself, so I'm celebrating by smoking a lot.
Well, you need to work on an hour.
Or here.
I got 5 of those, okay?
But do you have a duck?
Yeah, I do. Quack, quack.
Your duck needs to see a doctor.
Quack, quack.
You're not making this fun anymore. You're making it feel like work, and I want to do it now.
See, I'm so you can cut.
I said you may continue to. Art was the one insisting I would never do that because I'm the teacher's pet. I'm almost wondering if I got one too many rings in there, but I guess I'll get past it. Okay. Now we get headache inducing. That away. Okay. I was in such a rush to take my nap earlier, I forgot to turn one of my fans on. I was burning up.
Well, you could always turn up the radio.
Not to sleep. I think I even had that song on my playlist for a little bit. No, if you're doing things that your playlist going for a while, there's certain songs you decide to get rid of, and most of Bon Jovi's was in that. I know that's not Bon Jovi. That's why the other day when we were going through my playlist, there were people guessing, and I would say I had that one, but I got rid of it. Deleted the wrong 99 Red Balloons.
Join this list. Donate now. I already did. 9 donations on there. 275.
Yup.
That's better than it was yesterday. It's better than it was 2 days ago.
Yup. It was relatively unknown 2 days ago.
Yeah. You know why everybody wants
Jerry
you to
was
get your
going
own
to try to
internet, though,
help me
right?
when I was trying to sell his guitars. Do what?
You know why everybody wants you to get your own internet, right?
So go off on myself.
So you can do your own shows.
Well, that enters into it, but it's just I mean, like the very first auction I was a part of, my internet dropped, or it oh, it was so fun. And the second auction, it did it some, and then I lost internet completely. Had to come back. Marty would like to say, "How do you pick your fonts out, John?" Here's what I've got so far.
Here, I'll open up my Corel for you. Just give me a second. So what I do, I gotta find my second one first. Come on.
Can somebody get a new annoying song stuck in my head so I can get that
No.
Red Hound Gang? I got that damn Red Hound Gang stuck in my head. Bloodhound Gang, Red Hound, idiot.
Hmm. Okay, let me share this with you for a second. Present.
Oh, it says, and hi everyone who
Screen.
joined while I was working. Hello, Marty. Martha. I don't know. I'm assuming you prefer Marty. But thank you regardless.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll go to my font, my open up,
Oh God, Chris, I knew you were going to say that.
open up. I go into it and then I type in what I need done. Stupid. Uh, right, and then what I do is I go to my fancy font selector. Come on,
Oh.
because I already have an idea of what I want, right? See, I went through basically these six at the top here. and basically it just depends on how fancy I want it to look or how evil I want it to look. I was actually gonna go with that. I was actually gonna go with that one because I love that font, but it looked too gothic for her.
Doesn't look like too much fun either.
Oh, I love it though.
No, I
See
didn't mean.
my
I just meant to
oh to
work
cut.
one. Yeah.
Oh no,
Oh, I,
The one I ended up using.
it
Sorry.
it's actually really easy to cut though.
oh,
Uh,
okay.
my my favorite font actually is Rust. I don't know why, I just love it. Um,
I
I
ended up
guess.
using Edwardian script ITC on mine.
I guess just looking at it, small on there. I know of those uh, single lines that are around it would probably be fatter than that, but probably not much.
oh right, I did. I forgot to re-download. I forgot to re-download my Rust font when I open this one up. My Rust font, I really like my Rust font, and I really like Bedoni. Bedoni and Cooper, I usually use a lot for all my drawings and stuff. Castelar is pretty good too. I like that font. But and the thing is that when I design stuff, it's always to scale. So because the thing is this backer right here is actually 60 inches 60 inches long and 18 inches high, right? So that way I know exactly how long how big I need to make stuff to match up with it. So that the broom itself is going to be a 6 foot tall broom, including
Damn.
the the branch on the bottom.
Mm.
Well, how tall is a
You
broom?
said then
Well,
you
she's a
move the
big
letters together more?
girl. Yeah, and
I had
then
no idea you were
basically what
making
I'll
it that
do
big till
is
I saw the letters.
so what I'll do is I'll if I want I'll convert them to curves, convert them to curves, break apart.
Hello, Jessica.
Hello, Jessica. Jessica. It's me, Kekev.
I'll break them apart and then I'll just freaking move them over where I need to at. Why just the one did that? Oh, 'cause I didn't do all of them, that's why. Then I can just adjust my kerning, which is your spacing.
I'll be right back.
I'll be left front.
Or if I want, I can actually join them all together so that I can join my letters together so that it'll be like one piece, right?
Yo, grouping and ungrouping. Don't segregate, man.
And then re-weld them back together, and then resize them as I want, right?
Right.
But I always print off a page size one. Dun, 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 dun.
Jessica didn't say hi to me.
Print off a page size one that I print off to show you guys. That way, you know how big it is, right? But
Oh.
the broom itself with the braiding on that, I think that's gonna be kind of cool to do.
Yeah. Yeah, we.
I'm still gonna figure that out
Hi,
though.
Hi, Jessica.
Ah,
Look, Artitart Jessica is here.
I already said hi to her. Where you
Where's,
been?
I don't know. I was right here. Charles is either multitasking, busy, sleeping, or eating. I don't know. The little boss that didn't tell me this time.
See, so with it being on the page size, and the thing is, I basically use my page print for my full size one, so that when I'm doing my layout, I know that W for Witchy Poo is right there. So I know that's going to be on my outside edge, and I'm actually going to move all this up so that these three louvers don't move, but the rest of them will. And I'm going to make a plastic backer for this before I glue all those on. Have LED behind
Did
it
you say
instead of
these?
light up
So
in the
these
back.
movers don't move, or did I catch a wrong word?
Louvers.
I am making
Louver.
another color version of a dream catcher.
Louver.
Jessica. I've made the beginning of this color scheme before, but I just did black, blue, and sliver. Now I'm doing black, blue, turquoise, purple, and that color pink.
But because I grew up using Corel, that's basically all I use.
I wish I'd have learned Corel instead of what I work with. Me and Charlie use an ancient program. They don't even make it anymore. At least this version.
Well, no, they do because my latest version of Corel has Corel Draw, Corel Paint, Photo Paint, Corel Connect, and Corel Capture with it. And the
Well,
advantage of
thank you,
using
Jessica.
the advantage of using Corel is when you go to save stuff, you can save it as let me pull it up for a second. Save as
Whoops.
I can save it as previous Corel documents as well.
Here's my other ones. I'm showing Jessica my other
Yeah.
dream catches. Here's one similar to the one I'm working on. And you got your patriotic way, and then this one's kind of this one and this one rammed together is what this one's gonna be. I'm feeling
So
so native today.
when I go to save my files, I can save them as CDRs, right? PDFs, CDT, which is a Corel template, AI, CMX, CLK, CDT, CMX, CSL, DS, like everything. And then versions, I can go from version 18 all the way down to version 11, so that I can save it as a version 11, open it up in Corel 11, and it'll open up without any
Huh.
problems or issues.
Yeah, I believe
And
it or not, and I'm embarrassed to admit it. I use Paint Shop Pro 4.14, and it's only because it's got features that I like. But yeah, this one's gonna have these two colors combined. Except for the sliver. You should buy 6 or 7 of them, or at least 5.
buy the whole collect, buy the whole set and get a
Yeah,
discount.
and if you come up with another color scheme, I'd be happy to make it. I limited creativity. Uh, but this is only size feather pendants I can find. Well, that I like. But I do have copper feathers, gold feathers, silver feathers, and or they may be rose gold colored feathers. They get passed for copper or rose. They're right there, and there's some antique bronze ones, which just about none of my rings go with, but they're part of the collection.
Because if you buy more than one, you get to save on shipping.
Hmm. Thank you there. What size are the rings on the outside? They are right here. They are, I think they're 1/4 inch.
So
Yeah,
12
they're
mil.
1/4 inch inner diameter. Yeah. And the rest of them are, what were they? They are 3
8 mil.
sixteenths, and then there's one row of 5/32. But there is more color schemes I could do. I just haven't thought. That's a good question. How much? Oh, I because of the amount of time they take, it's not, I'm not sure if it's fair. So I have to come up with a fair price.
Oh,
But it,
Jessica, you
I'll
know what
make
colors would,
bulk discounts too.
you
Sorry,
know
go
what,
ahead.
you know what colors Jessica might like colors. Seattle blue colors. Blue, yellow, and white and black.
So that would be blue, gold, silver, and black. Uh, Not those. The outer ring. What size are those? These are 2 inches. If you mean thickness, I don't know that I could tell you. But these are 2 inches. I have some tinier and I have some bigger. I just don't know how the depth of pretty they'll be. This is the only size I've worked with so far. I even bought some 12-inch rings.
And you can get matching necklaces, bracelets, earrings.
I've my gut has told me between 45 and 55 each, but like I said, I don't honestly just don't know. Uh, wow. But
That's
like
what
I
those
said,
rings cost.
anything I make, if you buy enough of them, I'll discount it. What she said, great marketing, John. Well, I
Oh,
forgot
and
what he
keychains.
said.
Don't forget the keychains. Well, you can buy a complete
Oh,
matching set, right?
this is
A
true.
dream catcher, key ring, bracelet, earrings, and necklace set.
Like this.
And you buy two sets, one for your daughter or your husband in separate alternating colors.
See, look, I made a complete set. I can even make an anklet too. I know. This is crazy, is
Yeah.
it not? And I will make a nipple clamp someday, but I ain't got that crowd in my repertoire yet. I'd have done that
Yeah.
first day if you know what I mean.
Hey, what?
I
Oh,
mean, if I do,
what?
they just haven't told me.
What about wallet chains? Oh, yeah, you can make some cool
Wallet
wallet
chains I
chains
want to
too.
do, but you kind of need to do stainless steel to do that because they got to hold up. Here's some more keychains. Baby shark. Thanks a lot, Chris. Kaleidoscope. And yes, this is supposed to be a transgender flag. I was doing it for a niece I'm no longer speaking to. And this is just one weave. It's just one of the cooler for belly button rings. I didn't even think about
Oh,
that.
so with those keychains, can you add on that spike on the end for personal protectors?
Yep.
You know, I'm not.
I don't know how protective they'll be, but I can add the hell out of them. And I guess I could show you all the spikes and the feathers I've got since we've got some interested people here. Oh,
Well,
I got pendants I've never even showed. Let me move these right here.
pendant, pendants,
And with every
pendant.
order, you get a new sticker.
Yeah, it
Okay,
must be
and
nice.
a metal business card. Yeah, yeah, I know that kind of dropped the pooch on that one. I know I got two
Yeah,
different.
one day
This is a
late.
bastard. Okay, we've got. Oh, Connie, you got gold feathers. You got your
Welcome back,
uh,
Con.
copper, copper or rose gold, whichever. I've got antique bronze, but I don't have a clue what that would go with. And apparently that's the only three colors I have. And silver, obviously. And then I got silver spikes, gold spikes, and the black spikes are a little shorter and stouter. But and this is the earring hooks I has, and then the magnetic clasps. Yeah. Oh, and there's something I've never even advertised for some reason, but I've got. Sorry, I wasn't prepared. I'm gonna be in my own way for a second. I've got heart pendants that are actually locked, so you know you kinky people. But I've also got these little heart pendants. Some are like stone, no two are alike, and then there's some where they're all alike. You know what I mean? They got silver backs on them, so they pop more.
Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about making like charm bracelets, right?
Yeah.
Because you can basically just add it on to the existing spots, right?
Yeah. There's a lot of things I just haven't gotten a chance to use or don't know if I should add it to something, and so I'm trying to stick with what I know works ish. But I'm a always open to ideas, and if somebody wants something I haven't done, by God, let's go. Hello, Chris Nealon.
Hello, Chris
We missed
Miller.
you, Connie.
No, Chris, we were just waiting for you to show up and say hi so we can leave. Facts.
Bing, 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 bing. But no, I bought some 12-inch
Who?
rings. I just holy crap! You talk about an undertaking. That would take quite a couple of months. And no, John, you know what I was talking about as far as coming up with the amount of rings I need for a certain
Yep.
outer ring size. I don't think I would ever be able to do that kind of math.
You ever thought about joining
But
a
I didn't
couple of these
realize
together though?
Chris said, back from Mexico.
In what way? No trots. Welcome back, Chris. What do you mean, John?
Like
As
you can
in
join three of them. You can join three of them together.
like this? Like like a this?
Move move two down. Move two down to center. And put one on top of that one. Put one on top of that.
Like the
And center.
Olympics?
Yeah. So you can join those together like that
True.
for like a family, because like birthstone rings, right? Mother's Day
Yeah,
rings are birthstone ring colors, right? So you could do like a
yeah.
three. You know what I mean?
Ooh, that's a good idea, Chris. I've never worked with E6000, but I've heard a lot of crafters do. But I have my aunt came up with the idea once she saw these. She's saying you need to make a huge one and then a bunch of little ones hanging from it. But nobody would want to pay what that cost me and took the time to do. That's the downside.
Well, see, I've been to powwows and I've seen dream catchers, like a big one, like 2 foot dream catchers with like multiples hanging down, like five or six hanging underneath of that with actual feathers
Yeah,
and it made with catgut, or not catgut, but like
yeah.
made with like real sinew and everything else, and they're selling for about $500, and they sell out.
Huh? Because that's the only way. If I made one that big, I would feel like, man, I need at least $400-500. But my average customer doesn't tend to spend that much. There's only one person that's spent anywhere close to that so far with me, and that they did it one time, and I'm happy as hell about it. But I don't want to price myself out of the market, but I'm not apparently near or exposed to the market that they would. Maybe you should work on your website, you idiot. My
I
problem is I
wasn't
keep
gonna
coming
say
up with
anything.
new ideas. I know. No, I feel the same way. It's just a huge undertaking. Like, holy crap. 61. That's 99 pieces, not counting this. So exactly 100 pieces if I start photographing from here, every piece that I've got sitting. 100 pieces, some of them multiple angles. That's going to not just be a day of work.
Well, it's
I
like
know
I said, just
I
do
have nobody but myself
just
to blame.
just do a couple, like in the course of the show, just do like two or three. Instead of going for a cigarette, go BRB and just put a picture of a camera on there instead.
Just to make sure we're on the same page, you're talking about this one?
Yep, just put a picture of a camera. Just put a picture of a camera instead of a cigarette, and everybody will know you're actually working still.
I'm afraid if I try to do too many at once too, I'll rush through them and not look for any flaw in the photograph. But this camera will pick up every piece of fuzz, little speck on the dam. Some of a bench.
Well, we're gonna call it the night right now.
Oh!
Yep.
So say goodnight, Cliff.
Good night, Cliff. I
And
love
we'll
everybody.
see y'all.
Love
We'll
you,
see y'all
John and I.
tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow if I'm not working too late, and I'll start working on my frame and louvers for this, and then I'll work on the I'll see what I got for plastic and start cutting the backer for that as well. All right, take
Yeah,
care.
you
Have
people in the
fun.
comments, hit me up.
See you tomorrow for some more Daily Scrolls. Take care. Have fun.
Bye, everybody.
Please.